We're in the media house where dreams come true, and we're here with this great lady. You are so appreciated. I want you to introduce yourself to the people of Jamaica because this is for Jamaica.
Okay. My fellow Jamaicans, my name is MARSHA, COORE LABBON. I'm the High Commissioner for Jamaica here in Canada, and I represent an amazing diaspora community. We have 300,000 strong, 200,000 plus just in the GTA here. And so it's a pleasure to join you
Yes,
right
ma'am.
here from the Consulate General of Jamaica in Toronto.
Yes, ma'am.
Last night they had a benefit concert,
Mhm.
nearly full to capacity.
Mhm.
And so again, I'm just honored to support and to represent a blessed nation, a blessed people, and an amazing diaspora community.
That is it. So, myself, yourself, and all of the family here in Canada, we are so affected by what is happening in Jamaica. And we see the hard work. I'm always there. So I see the hard work that you are putting in and all that. Tell us about what it means for you to put in everything that you're putting in for our country.
All right. Well, when we took this job, it was to support our country and our people
Mhm.
and to see what we could do to further advance our development. This catastrophic event has brought every night I go to bed crying, basically, when you see the impact that it has had. And so, again, similar to our drive, which is to help,
Mhm.
this is a time when we have to work even more. If
Mhm.
it's 24 hours, because there's a need,
Mhm.
or people or fellow Jamaicans need help.
Mhm.
There are several marooned communities, those who have no food, water.
Mhm.
We're getting it to them little by little, but the needs are great. The needs are dire. And so we are here. That's what we committed ourselves to do.
Mhm.
And so this is where make sure that that commitment shows and is demonstrated. And so we are here to work with our persons on the ground in Jamaica, but getting the word out about what has happened, how it has impacted 7 of the 14 parishes more. The whole of Jamaica got impacted, but the significant and the severe impact were felt right along the western and the southern and the up into Montego Bay, St. James area and stuff. But it's getting that word out and working to get a coordinated response. Because in these times of natural disaster, what you find is that everybody wants to help, but they're not sure how to, they're not sure where to. And so if you don't seek to try and see how you can coordinate and get things channeled, it sometimes defeat the purpose that you're trying to get at. And so the Consul General and myself, while Melissa was making her way to make landfall, we were actually in a meeting with the diaspora leaders across Canada.
Yeah.
So all the various Jamaican Canadian associations are honor consuls as well, and the clergy. We were in dialogue to say we now need to rally. We need to get the responses out. We need to work together. So what has been happening? We have each of the provinces have identified ways they can support. So, for instance, on the West Coast, to get things across to get to Jamaica in terms of supplies, it's going to be costly. So, what the West Coast, in terms of British Columbia, Manitoba, Alberta is doing is trying to see how they can raise funds and then send that because it's easier and it will be less instead of having to take out of what you can send to cover costs for supplies. They are earmarking more in terms of financial support. The associations on the Atlantic coastline, in terms of Nova Scotia, well, Halifax, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, they too are planning fundraising activities, and all of this are on both the High Commission and the Consulate's website. But again, as the word gets out, you have these Samaritans that come forward and make offers. So, for instance, in the Atlantic region, someone came out and said, listen, we are a shipping company. We will get your items to Jamaica. So just whatever is along from Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, we will get it there. Just I let them know we're here to support. We have Mr. Dr. Ken Singh from Atlas Cargo, who is here in Mississauga, but has outreach all over as well. And so he's helping us to coordinate the shipment from Montreal. And he said, I will help you to get whatever supplies from the West. So we are getting items delivered that way. So we have those. Air Canada, WestJet, Air Transat have also offered to get items down. So immediately when the airport was open, Air Canada was able to help us to get down a contribution from like a partner, Global Medics. And Global Medics is stationed here in Toronto as well. But we were able to get down 1,080 water purification systems.
Nice.
And again, as you know, with all of the flooding and all of that, our water system was just devastated.
Yes.
So having that was such an immediate need. And we were able to get 1,080 of those systems in the next morning. In addition to emergency supplies and food and so forth. Food for the Poor is also doing an amazing job. We're on the phone every single day. They're getting down emergency food supplies, medical, and we're working with the diaspora and other NGOs to get other items down as quickly as possible. But we're seeking to coordinate for the GTA. I must pick up the Jamaica Canadian Association. They have my CG going.
Yeah.
And the wider community. But they, as always, you don't even have to call them to say we have a need. They are calling, okay, AC, we got this. We're dealing with this. And you see them send you the flyer. This is what we're doing. This is what's going on. And I had the opportunity yesterday to tour the JCA. And if you see the amount of supplies, but what touched my heart even more was the persons who have given of themselves to come and help us. Because when you donate and you give items, we have to go through the process now of itemizing. So we have to know what is in each of the barrels, each of the boxes that is good before it goes to the shippers.
Yes, yes.
Because you have to do that custom declaration.
Yeah.
And you have fellow Jamaicans here who, up to last night when I was leaving in the night, well, this is near midnight, we're still there just helping to sort, helping us to get that process through. And I want to just, JC has just opened the facility to receiving everything. So we're like, we need this. There is a NGO who is offering some medical supplies, and they said, well, we will need some either nurses or doctors to come and check the things with us. Don't worry, HC, that's done. You know, and that is the spirit. Last night after the benefit concert, they pulled together entertainers and we had a full house. But at minutes to 1, coming out of having toured the facility, and there you have another group of volunteers cleaning up the whole room so that this morning at 8 o'clock they could be open to everyone walking in. You would never know there was an activity last night. And that is what you talk about being selfless. That is what you talk about as Jamaicans, of us giving up ourselves. And again, as I say, I just feel blessed because our nation and our people are blessed.
Okay.
And we give.
All right. A few weeks ago, we won the award for the most helpful people in the world. How does it feel to know that we are always helping, but we know need the help and we're receiving the help?
Well, you know what? It for one, when I saw it, it didn't come as a surprise. You know, some things they said, whoa! But that one, I understood because that's who we are.
Yeah.
And so it is that love and that is that help that has rebound. So when you give, it will come back to you in double fold and triple fold. And so you're seeing the impact of what you and I and all the Jamaicans who seek to live good.
Yes.
To promote the values that we were taught. Honesty, integrity, hard work, and just being kind. Just being kind and respectful. And that has resonated. The warmth that what we go into a room with. You never go into a room with Jamaicans and don't come out there feeling lighthearted and happy. And even in the midst of Hurricane Melissa, you will see where persons find ways of trying to give laughter in some way. True. And so that is who we are. And so the global community has always embraced us, our people and our country. And that I just say, let us continue, let us see that the impact and feel it. But I am so proud.
Okay, you're a very busy lady at the moment, I know. But before you go, there's one thing I want you to do for me. I want you to encourage the Jamaican people. So what it is that you have to say to a person out there who probably has lost everything, just encourage them. Just look in the camera and tell them it's going to be all right.
It is going to be all right. We are blessed. God covers our country and our nation. Hurricane Melissa could have wiped out from east right across because it was right there. Where it damaged, it is unfortunate, but I know that we will rebound. That's who we are. We have an indomitable spirit that has come through for decades. We have never gone down and not gotten up back. And when I sit and see the videos of persons who have lost everything, but you see the hope, that spark, that handing it over to God and say, I know we will rebound. Last year, we saw Beryl, there were several persons who were impacted, not as bad as now, but you will see where they have life will continue. Once there is life, there is hope. And know that fellow Jamaicans out here are here. We know the needs, and we're going to work to make sure it gets to you, to help you in this recovery. But Jamaica will rebound from this. There's no question, no doubt. And I can tell you, you will be back up and running and even more resilient in the shortest possible time. And God is there to guide us through this. I thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. As I say, I see the work. Nobody don't have to tell me. I am around. I see what you're doing, and I also want to say thank you for what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. You are amazing, and keep going. Keep the fight. And I love the way you put yourself together, representing us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Safe journey back over to Ottawa. And we love you and we support you in everything you do.
Too. Thank you. If I can hug you.
Most definitely. And there you have it, people. And we're out.